Hi, I'm Siobhan, wife, educator, and a sister. Welcome to Table Talk, where you'll be able to find practical everyday uses with resources here on this channel. Welcome. Hope you're ready for today's Table Talk session. We are going to be learning what way you can engage your kiddos through an oldie but goodie. It's called musical chairs. Do you remember going to carnivals, going to a celebration, a party, and they were playing musical chairs for the kids? Well, let's bring that game back, but add a little bit of learning to it. Today, I will teach you how you can incorporate education with a fun game such as musical chairs. Stay tuned. In order to play this version of musical chairs, there are things that you'll need. It's a little bit different, has a twist to it. So what you will need are chairs, of course, music, of course, but the additional things are you'll need a die, meaning one die to roll, and you'll also need a board or cards, note cards, flashcards, whatever it is that you're going to be working on, the concept that you want the kid or your child or the person that you're working with to focus on. You'll need that to reference too. I'm going to insert a video showing you different ways that you could play this game, whether it be with reading materials, math materials, if you want to work with a kid on colors, if you want to work on multiplication, if you want to work on division, whatever, if you want to work on scriptures. I mean, you can do anything. And with that, in the educational world, we call that differentiation. That's when you adjust the teaching to meet the need of the child. So I'm teaching you one game, but when I teach a game, I work on ways to differentiate it where the kids are continuing to be engaged in play, but you're also getting the concept across and they're having a lot of fun. Getting right to it. So here's how to play this version of musical chairs. You would have the students to line a row of chairs. And let's just use, for example, let's say we were playing with a group of 10 kids. So you would put out only 9 chairs because one student should not be able to fit on a chair. You would play the music and the children are walking around the chairs, and at random, when they can't expect it, you would pause the music. You see the kids are going around the chairs. They'll stop once the music is paused. Ask the student that did not make it to a seat, because there were 10 students, one is not going to be able to get to a seat in time. You're going to ask that first child that gets out to look at a board, to look at flashcards, whatever you have out, whatever you want to work with your kid on, whether it be colors, whether it be numbers, whether it be sight words, if it's multiplication, division, whatever concept that you want that child to focus on, you're going to have them to, the kid that gets out, that is what their job is. They're not just out looking at the other kids have fun, and this is what makes it engaging and helps so everyone is taking part in the activity. So the kid is out, the teacher, the parent, the mentor, whoever, the brother, the sister, the older brother, the older sister, their job is to roll the die. When they roll the die, let's say it landed on 0, then the child or the children that are out, they will read whatever or say what you're asking them to do under the column that says 0. And if, like for instance, you rolled the number 1 for the die, then they would have to read or say whatever was in column 1. If you rolled a 2, whatever was in column 2. If you rolled a 3, whatever is in 3. Whatever's on 4, whatever's on 5, and so on. Your words are for number 0. Read. So every time a child gets out, notice that the children are still playing the regular musical chairs going in a circle, but the children who are out or who did not land on a chair or did not get to sit in a chair in time, they also are engaged and they're able to work and do something as well. They're learning while being able to participate. In education, we call this method differentiation, and all that means is that all students learn in different ways, and some children have different needs. So you differentiate the way that you instruct, you differentiate the way that you teach in order to meet the needs, the varying needs of different kids. So if a student is struggling with you telling them, hey, hey, this is red. Hey, this is a pen. Well, you differ. You change the way that they're learning it initially to see if you can reach them in a different way. I am a big kid at heart, so I will bring you some more games or activities, resources that you can use with your child, with your student, with whoever you're working with, cousin, friend, that you can do. Look now at this clip of the students doing this musical chairs activity. All right, the number is 0. All right. Thank you for joining in today's Table Talk session. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you next time here on our next Table Talk session.